Hi everyone, you're watching the Tattooed Psychic. I am the Tattooed Psychic. Thanks for watching. It's early in the morning. I am ready to share some news with you and ready to just help you stay focused because I need to stay focused. And I was sitting with Spirit, and I was also listening to YouTubers. There's some great people on YouTube who give great tarot readings, and I follow a few of them, and they're just awesome. And they give great insight and help me to understand more what's going on with me. Now, I'm not a tarot reader, I am a psychic medium. I use oracle cards, and these cards are just to kind of give us all um, some guidance. And just remember, it doesn't matter when you hear this reading, it's meant to be heard by you at this time. And let's see what Spirit has to say. So when I was sitting with Spirit, they were saying that a lot of people are feeling right now that that it's time to like pull back and get into a little bit of a hermit mode, kind of like planting the seeds for spring and getting ready to blossom out. Now I've been feeling that because I've been a little unmotivated, and I have been putting some things off. I've also been tired. And when I listen to the YouTubers who do the tarot readings, they kind of make me go, okay, I'm not crazy because even in the tarot readings, they say you're probably going to feel a little tired, time to pull back and respect that. And I think those of us who've suffered trauma and have to keep going all the time, we forget that we need downtime, especially if you're doing healing work or any type of spiritual work, but honestly, anything, you know. I only speak as a healer because I don't do it for a living anymore because I don't enjoy doing healing work for a living, but I enjoy doing healing work. I hope that makes sense. But let's see what Spirit has to say because I know some of us are out there, and probably you, if you're listening to this, you're transitioning and heading into a new phase of who you are. I think it's something that's been there the whole time. You just haven't including myself, I haven't activated it in a long time, meaning our natural born abilities, our natural born gifts, whatever it is. Everybody's different. Remember that. Remember that you don't have to be like anyone but yourself. What is that? Is it Oscar Wilde who said that? Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. And, and, uh, and I don't know why Spirit keeps saying that, but I keep getting that message, and a lot of readers are getting that message that people need to start excelling on their gifts and understanding that what they're going through is necessary to get them to where they need to be. And all that trauma that I had, and I know that many of you have had, really was to make you strong enough to handle what's coming your way now. And it's not bad. It just means that it's going to be a lot because when we start developing our gifts and going into our true path, we we become very busy. You'll see what I mean once you start doing it. So that being said, and which is good, and I've been told that too. I've got to stop being procrastinating because I am so good at it. I can make a million reasons. Oh, card just flipped out. Look at that. Who is with us? Joan of Arc. Oh my God. Now listen, if you know me, you know my love for Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. I have the truth will set you free tattooed down my throat. I got to get it up there so it focuses. Sorry, I'm still new at this. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of procrastination and speak your truth. Was I just literally not saying that? That's how spirit works. It's awesome, right? I literally was just saying that. Get out there and speak your truth. Joan of Arc. I got to tell you, I don't know what my love is for Joan of Arc. I just can't tell you how much I love Joan of Arc. And when you research her and study her, she's probably one of the fiercest women, probably the first psychic medium, really, and or first medium, and just incredible woman. I'm looking at the card, just going, "I love you, Joan of Arc." I went on a job interview once in Austin, Texas, and it was interesting because the person interviewing me asked me, if you could be anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would you be? And I instantly said, well, I'd be Joan of Arc in a second, you know? And she was like, oh my God, no one's ever said anything like that. They usually say Beyonce or something like that. Like, who would want to be Beyonce? Yuck. That's just not for me. But Joan of Arc there's some substance there for me. And yeah, love her. So that card just flew out. So Joan of Arc, speak your truth. If you're having a hard time speaking your truth, look up Joan of Arc, call on her energy. She's amazing, beautiful strength to have on your side. Let's see if there's anyone else. Yes, Spirit says there is. Faye. Who is this? We've drawn this card before. I know it. Mercury. We just drew this card this week, like 2 days ago. If you look at the video, Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up and love and be heard. Listen, both these cards are saying to speak your truth. So whoever's out there right now who's having a hard time speaking their truth or showing the world who they are, you really got to get it into check and focus on it, and realize you have power in you to. When we speak our truth, that's why I have the truth will set you free tattooed down my throat. Not everyone likes it. Not even I don't like my own truth sometimes, you know, when I have to look at myself and realize that I have a lot of work to do on myself, or I have to change a bad habit or learn when to speak my truth, you know. You got to learn to pick your battles, because what I've learned, I have a reputation of really just being cutthroat, blunt, to the point, and I'm still like that, but I pick my battles at this point. Like, some things I just don't waste my time on people who are operating on lower energies than me. They're never going to understand anything I'm saying anyway, because they're not even on this level. They're down here. So don't waste your time on people who aren't having your best interest at heart and who aren't operating on your level. Come on. That's why maybe you're feeling sluggish. Look at who you're hanging around, who you allow in your space. Whoever comes into this space where I am has to have a clear energy, I don't even let people in my space who hang out with men who abuse women. I don't allow people in my space when spirit tells me don't allow them in your space, because they're going to leave behind some toxic energy that I just don't want. I'm operating up here, man. You got to be up here with me, man. Way up here. Come on. Join me. It's fun. And that doesn't mean I'm better than anyone else. It just means I protect myself because I have to. And so do you. All right, let's see what else. We've drawn her before, too. Lady Venus. Love her. This is downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. This is what I'm talking about. The truth. The truth is coming not only with yourself, but globally. We're going to see the world change. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. All right. We got to stop hating people. You know what cracks me up? And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. Is people who hate people who hate. Like people who hate bullies, but they bully the bullies. It's like we got to think sometimes. We got to stop spreading the hate. Too many people hate, and then they get targets on their back. It's just, and they follow the crowd. Stop following the crowd. Be yourself. Be love. Shine bright. As I say it in a stern voice. I crack myself up. Okay. But yeah, it just cracks me up when I see people on social media, especially Facebook is notorious for it. They just, and I gotta tell you, even on my own page, there's people who just feel that they can just leave any comment they want, and especially men. It's just like, God, dude, they really think they're educating me, but they don't realize how much smarter I am how much more knowledge I have on life than they could ever, imagine. Right? But they just feel they have to explain to me because I'm a woman, especially men my age. My God. I don't know what happened to those dudes, but they just, I catch myself going, Faye, just delete the comment and don't say anything. And that's what I do. because you gotta, like I always say, and maybe somebody else needs to hear this too, because Spirit tells it to me all the time. Faye, learn to pick your battles. Learn to pick your battles. I say that to myself all the time. And if you need to hear that, because you have a voice that is loud and strong, learn to pick your battles. Let's save our voice for people who want to hear what we have to say, not people who think they know everything. And I can't learn from those people, and neither can you. Thank you, Spirit. And what are we going through, energetic wise, in the cosmos? What do we got here? Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Fortune's wheel is a 23 and a 5. So it's like this. Help me out, Spirit. Fortune's wheel. It's like, I guess it would be the wheel of fortune in many ways, but also, thank you, Spirit, it is about understanding. Thank you, Spirit, in order to create luck, we have to create positive thoughts. I'm not sure if I believe in luck, right? I believe in energy. And if focus on one thing, I believe I can manifest that, and I have. And I'm working on manifesting bigger things now, which is more responsibility, and it can be, maybe that's why the procrastination comes in. But luck and right timing is this. It's about putting your energy, thank you, Spirit. It's about putting your energy to a level where you attract those things that you deserve, that you know that your luck is changing, that you're going to be in the right place at the right time. You have to believe that. You have to believe that. Thank you, Spirit. So put yourself there already, like it already happened. Um, I was watching Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll. I like all kinds of music, but I love someone's story. And if you don't know who Jelly Roll is, he's a musician. I can't put him in any genre because I think he's multifaceted musician. Oh, look at spirits flying around. But he's somebody I've been watching for years, and to see him rise to fame has been really cool because he's had such a story. And was he made a post the other day that he spoke into. He said, "I'm going to be performing at Country Music Awards next year," something to that effect. Don't quote me on that, but it was to that effect. And then he said, I'm manifesting it. I'm speaking it into reality." And at my day job, I had somebody do that for a position they wanted. They said, as soon as the position opened, they were like, "That's already mine." Like, they've already acted like the position was theirs. I love that, right? I love, like, speaking yourself into the role that you want to be. Like, it just happens, or to speaking yourself into where you know you're going to be. And it works 90%, 99% of the time. But self-sabotage happens too, and how many of us have done that? I am so guilty of self-sabotage. I don't deserve. I don't deserve. All right, stop saying that. And here we go. The next card. Benefactor, grace and generosity. So when this happens, right, because and that's also has a 3 card. It is a 3 card. It is this. And I love this because it's a 3, and 3 is a universal magical number. It means this, and I've been taught this by all the great physics, or not physics, psychics, and healers, and people who study energy. When we start receiving those blessings in life, right, that hard work we've put into, and success starts coming, and whatever success looks like to you, we have to be grateful, and we have to share that success, whether it be financial, emotional, whatever. We have to share that joy and love with others. I don't know if you know this, but Prince, after he died, it came out all this money he donated, all these charities, and all these amazing things he did, but he never talked about it. And that's called the grace. I know people who do such amazing things in this world, and you would never know it because they don't brag about it. And including myself, I'm not tooting my own horn, but there are things I do that I just don't share on social media because I don't feel like, me oh, look at me, look at what I did. You did all that matters is the people I help. That's it. All and getting recognition for that doesn't isn't that important unless I'm doing a fundraiser or I'm asking people to donate. Then of course I go on social media because that's what you have to do. So that's what benefactor means. If you're once you start getting to that point where you are receiving the blessings that you're working so hard for, don't self sabotage, but also take it with grace and share your wealth. And here we go. One last card, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. And this has been coming up a lot because, and there's another 3 card. So every card we drew today had a 3 in it. So 34, which equals 7, 5, 3. So it's 23. I'm sorry. I'm a numbers girl, and one day I will do a podcast on numerology. I have to find a numerologist to come on. I can't do it. I don't know what. This is a 23. Fortunes of the Wheel. Then we had the 3 Lay of the Land. Oh, no, that's, sorry. 3 Benefactor, Grace and whatever. Like I said, I'm not a tarot reader. Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. And so, which is a 34 card. And so Ancestral Wisdom, we forget. And I wrote about it in my book, and I will teach you I'm going to teach stuff online about how to connect with the ancestors and use their energy to create the life you want. That being said, ancestral wisdom means that we have to remember our ancestors and where we came from and how strong they were. I mean, my God. And I know my ancestors did time in prison camps during World War II, and you have to be pretty strong to survive that. So I remember where I came from, where my DNA is. And I honor my ancestors, and I honor my grandmother mostly because I knew my grandmother, and she was the most important person ever in my life. So that being said, when you're having a bad day or when you are feeling at your lowest, I want you to pull back for a minute and go, call upon my ancestors to come walk with me and give me their strength to get through this part of my journey. And they will come and give you their strength, and they will help you. Here's one thing I do know. Ancestors can't necessarily change your life path because your life path is your life path. But they can assist you. And that's what spirit does, is assist us on our life path. That's why they're called spirit guides. They guide us spiritually on our life path. We're going to talk about that one day on a spirit guide channel. So I mean on my spirit guide episode, which I will be doing. So a lot of us have been going through transition, relocating, working on our mental health, working on developing our next phase of our journey, how we're going to manifest our dreams, how we're going to share our gifts with the world. A lot of people are doing this. And when I say gifts, I don't necessarily mean psychic. You don't have to be a psychic healer, even though many of you are waking up, which is awesome. You can be a chef. This could be you furthering your education. This could be whatever your inner voice is telling you to do, right? And that's your calling. That's what you got to do. And it will happen for you if you follow that calling. That's where we are in the universe right now. It's fucking awesome. Where Spirit's going, okay, here, just believe, man. You got to do the work, though, right? Things don't just happen. Oh, I wish they did. I wish I could be like Bewitched or I Dream a Genie or something where I could just blink my eyes and change the environment and change everything. But that's not how it works. You have to. This is hard work. Having success is hard work, and whether you want it spiritually, physically, materially, sexually, whatever it is you're seeking, right? It's hard work to obtain healthy environment, to obtain all those things in a healthy way. And that's why I'm so picky about who's in my life, right? That's why I have to stay focused with spirit on a daily basis so I can stay sane in this world, to be honest with you. Because this world is whack. You know what I mean? There's some wacky shit going on. And we have to help each other through this. And this is the only way I know how. I've been doing this since I was a little girl, honestly, and I've traveled all over the country doing live shows. I've read thousands upon thousands of people, celebrities, multimillionaires, homeless, artists, engineers. Micro. I was big in Microsoft for a while. Employees coming to me all the time. I can do business work. I've spoke in front of business corporations, guiding them spiritually on how to obtain the things they want. And I've done live psychic shows. I've done it all pretty much. Written a book, been in documentaries, and it doesn't matter. None of that matters because in the end, I self sabotaged and I got off my path. And the only way I could get back on my path is commit and change my life and change how I felt about things and change the reasons I was doing all those things. And so here I am, ground zero. So I'm going to tell you, sometimes you're going to fall. And Spirit has taught me that. Faye, you fell. You fell and you were that close and you fell. Why? So if you are self sabotaging, now is the time, Spirit says, to ask yourself why. Why are you doing that? Let's retrace what's going on here emotionally, spiritually. What are you afraid of success for? Whatever success looks like to you, it doesn't matter. What are you afraid of that for? And so for months now, I've been focusing on that. And now I'm rebuilding myself in a different way. And it's very exciting. And I'm excited about the YouTube channel and excited for the podcast and excited for these things coming my way. It's just a matter of me committing and getting other people to commit because I need guests on my show. You know what I mean? And in Seattle, that's a very difficult thing to do. So I branch out. And and that's the story, you know. So we got to branch out sometimes and reach out and do things out of our comfort zone and ask people things. Say, hey, that's how I got Ross Allison interview, and I would like you to check it out. Ross Allison, I got to interview him, and he's my Northwest paranormal investigator hero, and I got to interview him, and it was such an honor because I adore his work. I love his work. I love his passion for his work, and he's just a cool guy, you know. And so that's how you do it. You just reach out, and people will respond. And it's not, you know. I think I have 40 followers. It's ridiculous, but I don't care because I know that Spirit will guide the people that need to hear the message. As soon as I commit 100%, so will other people. So I'm working on that. And I hope that you guys are working on it too because I don't want you to give up. Giving up sucks, it's no fun. So that's all I have to say. Is there anything else Spirit wants to say? So I want you to go out there and enjoy your day. Remember, use the magic of 3. We got some love coming in here and the power. This is the time really to think about what you want, how to plant the seed, how to make it grow, whatever it is. Whatever it is. And be powerful in it. Have some grace. Be humble. Trust me. Trust Grandma Faye. You and Mama Faye, you want to be humble during this process. All right, I love you all. And I'm trying to figure out if Spirit has anything else to say. Give me a minute. There is somebody out there that needs to hear this. You're thinking of an idea, an expansion on business, an expansion with yourself. Go for it. Now is the time. Quit second guessing yourself, y'all. All right? That's the self sabotager. And for whatever reason, self sabotage was the theme today. Stop doing it. It sucks. I've done it. It's no fun. You know what's fun is watching people succeed. Like Jelly Roll, watching his career succeed is really fun for me. Watching the happiness on their face, watching their dreams come true. That's what gets me off. And so when I have clients that are able to heal themselves and do the work that Spirit gives them and have success, it brings me joy. My goal is to have you not come to me for readings because you're so in tune with Spirit, you can figure things out and you can work with Spirit on that. But I think it's important to get readings when you need to and find the right healer and teacher for you. But that's my goal. Like a lot of readers' goals is or a lot of people's goals, even therapists, is to have the person keep coming back so they can keep a business. To me, my business is fine. There are a lot of people out there who need help, and so I don't think we'll ever lack clients. I think that our goal should be to support each other so much that 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 we see the other person have such great success. It just brings us joy. You know what I mean? That's what brings me joy. I'm getting emotional about it because I'm a crier, but seeing someone's joy brings me joy, I guess is the best way to put it. And I learned that the hard way. So, that being said, don't learn things the hard way unless that is your path, because some of us it is. But if you have an opportunity to make life a little easier on yourself, grab it and do it and stop self sabotaging. All right, that's it. I got to go to work. Love you all. Blessings, love, love. My leopard love. Guidance. Love you all. I don't know why I did that. It's early and I need coffee, but I love you. Thanks for watching The Tattooed Psychic. If you want a reading with me, please email me at readingswithfaye@gmail.com and leave comments. I delete negative, even on my social media. If you say anything negative, it's just gone. I don't like negativity. I don't have time for it. Um, I understand stating an opinion, though. If you state opinions nicely, I don't have a problem with it. But when you're just mean, I don't like mean. So anyway, I love you all. Have a great day. Stop self-sabotaging, and remember to walk in love, walk in beauty, shine your light, be bright, superstar.